Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome, my dear students. I welcome with you small flowers and the cup of tea. So, we'll start with a new topic, that is Mauritius. Now, what do you understand with the topic Mauritius? Mauritius is a tourist place. So, let's see. Mauritius. Here, the author comes up with a detailed description of Mauritius in his essay by the same name. He says that Mauritius is a tiny speck of an island situated below the equator on the 20th parallel, some 4,500 kilometers southwest of Mumbai. Here, what the author is doing, he is describing where the Mauritius is situated in the map. He is not indicating exactly, he is telling somewhere it is 4,500 kilometers near the west of Mumbai. So, the world at last which the author had was very old and contained many little dots and specks. These dots were either the products of cockroaches or the adverse effect of weather. They had nothing to do with the geography, so Mauritius could not be easily located by the author in his atlas. It means what? The author was having an old map. In that old map, when he opened, he has seen that there are the dots in his map. He said it might be of the cockroaches or it may be the effect of the weather. And he was like nothing to do with the geography. And he was saying that it is not easily located. So, we'll see. The author's experience on his journey to Mauritius was exciting. He was curious to see the sight below the flying aircraft. It means what? The author wanted to experience, and he was very much excited to see the Mauritius, and he was very much eager to go to the Mauritius by flying aircraft. Different aspects of the country, such as the bluish grey steel sheet like ocean, acres and acres of cloud, and land structures resembling the legendary historical structure of Asian countries, fascinated him. So, as he has arrived the Mauritius, he saw that there is, you can see in the picture, that there are some blue and grey lines which is given as a shed for the way. He was very fascinated by that. The author remarks that people of different origin are found in Mauritius. So, the author is telling that there are many people, many different kind of religions in Mauritius. How we found in India there are different religious people, in the same way the author found that in Mauritius there are many religions, such as he has indicated what kind of religious people are there. Some are Africans, Chinese, Biharis, Dutch, Persians, French, English, and so on. The French and the English, who constantly wage battle for the position of the island for its spices and sugar, were called the buccaneering trinity. They were called so as their interest in Mauritius was piratical in nature. So buccaneering means piratical, and Trinity means a whole consisting of three parts. It means here there are three countries. So what he was telling, that there are many kind of people, many religious people, and some are very much interested in the islands, the spices and the sugar. The reason for the people of different countries to settle in Mauritius was for its spices and sugar, or just for the strategic position on the maritime route to the east. It means what? The author is telling us that why there are different people who wants to settle in Mauritius. It was just because of the spices and sugar, the tasty things, or just to have a maritime route to the east. You can see in the image there are sugar, brown sugar, the spices, and the children are enjoying in the image with the spices and the sugar. In Mauritius, cabinet ministers and others in big position do not act as if they were born to grace. They are all just like ordinary people. They are unassuming, accessible, communicative, and without the protective shield of hangers on and security meant to repel casual approaches. What the author is trying to say is that in Mauritius there are ministers also, there are ministers who has the big position. They do not react that we are very high position people, so we should have a security guard and move on to the Mauritius. No, in the Mauritius they just be like an ordinary people. How the ordinary people behave, in the same way the high position ministers also behave same thing. So, and they don't have any men to repel casual approaches, no security for them. They are like how we go to the place to roam. Next, you can see the image of an island which surrounded by full of water. The blue mountain rings the island, a volcanic happening of geological ages. These mountains do not have the traditional monotonous pyramidal shapes. Their outlines are freakish and whimsical with unexpected sweeps and have perpendicular drops and pinpointed peaks. This means what? You can see the island which is surrounded by the blue rings, the blue mountains, and you can see the edges of the island which is having the whitish. It is like a whimsical and smooth layer. The island shape, you can see it is like a pyramidal shapes. Where you study, I hope you all know what is pyramid. You have studied in your math subject. The author finds some names from the French language such as Trois beaches, Bio Basin, Quatre Booms, Curepipe, Rose Ballet, and so on, musical but unpronounceable. Here the author that there are some names of the French language which are unpronounceable. They are not, we cannot pronounce it correctly, and the names are like the musical. I hope you have understood the island. Thank you. Further, we'll continue in the next section. Take care. Have a nice day.